Hello, welcome back, Steve's Corner. Squirrels and Helicopters. Hey man, I don't know if y'all have any of these little seed pods, helicopters. I think they come from an oak tree or something, but we get tons of them here. We always call them helicopters because they twirl when they fall, you know. And but I was watching the other day. I'm sitting out here in the garden. It's a little overcast today. It's supposed to be, mostly cloudy anyways. But I was watching a squirrel running around out in the front yard, and they eat that stuff. I had no idea. I was wondering. I thought he was digging for acorns he buried over the summer or last year, you know. And but he was grabbing every one of them daggone helicopters he could run across. He'd eat the seed out of it and throw it down and go get another one. I mean, I don't know what I thought they eat. I figured mostly acorns, maybe some berries or something off of trees or whatever, bird seed. I know they eat a ton of bird seed. But, I don't know, I was just surprised to see that. I didn't realize that. But hey, man, I want to let everybody know. I got quite a few subscribers off that last video or in the past week or so. And it bothers me. You're probably looking at the only daggone YouTuber that gets worried about getting subscribers. But hey man, this is just a daggone junk channel. I just talk about whatever I flipping feel like at the time, It's my opinions only. Hey, you're welcome to your own. I don't want anybody to subscribe and watch thinking they're gonna get something earth-shattering or learn anything, because you sure as heck ain't. It's just a daggone retirement hobby I started up, so to give me something to do once or twice a week for an hour or so. I appreciate you subscribing, but hey man, I don't expect too daggone much, I can tell you that much. It's mostly junk just like this. Current events, little politics, whatever the heck's going on. When you hang around, I guarantee you this summer I'll be fighting the Yellow Jacket Wars. I have the past 2 years. So far I've gotten off without any casualties. We've devastated the enemy's camp, but I haven't sustained a casualty. So my odds ain't looking good for this year. But anyways, I figure I'd just show you around the garden a little bit, and I'll let you go and enjoy your weekend. This here is something that I really like, because this here is okra plant. We had some old seeds in there, about 3-4 years old, and the wife says, well, go ahead and plant them. And I figure, what the heck, worst they can do is not come up. But just about every one of them come up. These are my peppers. I just put it running down through the center of my pepper row, and I like them just for the flower alone, man. That's a pretty flower. It's kind of a white and it's purple. It's a pretty daggone flower. I'll put them in the peppers, and I think this is some squash here, and then over here's some more peppers. But I got them running down the center here too, so I'm happy with it. I love fried okra. The baby does too. But here's all my tomatoes. They really come along. They weren't but like this high when we first put them in there a couple of weeks ago. They really took off. I'm gonna have to stake them up sometime this week, I guess. Those are those Cherokee purples. They got a different color to them. They don't look as healthy, but that's the way they are. They grow different than these here. That's an heirloom tomato. And this here's that mortgage lifter or whatever we planted last year that got big old tomatoes on them. And over yonder is my beans. They starting to sprout up. A couple of them ain't looking too hot. I might have to dust them or something. I don't know. There ain't no bugs on them. But this is something that's interesting here. We've already had a mess of collards this year. We heard on a video earlier of a guy that he doesn't pick his collards down to the bottom. He just he leaves the bottom couple of leaves, and the thing grows back from that stalk. And he said he could eat them all year long. They tend to be a little tougher, and you have to baby puts them in the refrigerator and kind of fakes them out and gives them that chill to make them taste sweet. And but they were just as good as the ones you have in the wintertime. Only thing is, a lot of times in the summer, man, you gotta worry about bugs getting on them and everything. The wintertime, fall, you don't really have to worry with it. But we figured we'd give it a shot. If it ain't no good, we'll tear them up this year and replant them in the fall. We ain't out nothing. But and then I got some cukes and squash over here. So it's probably the last garden update you'll get, because next week everything will probably be dead, because I don't fool with it like I should. I stick them in there and pick whatever grows, and then I pull the rest of the junk out in the fall. But it gives me something to knock around with. At least I can say I garden. But hey, man, this weekend's Mother's Day, man. If you get a chance, man, and you're able to, you still, like, fortunate enough to still have your mom around, do yourself a favor, Doc, and stop by and see her. Before you leave, give her an extra hug and tell her you love her, man. It's gonna mean the world to her, man. It's 5 seconds of your time to make her feel like a queen, you know? I don't know, man. But y'all take care of yourselves, and we'll talk with y'all later.